We are back here in Court Farms, and this is going to be the first video that we're using the new update with. Unfortunately, I recorded the last video, episode 11, like, I don't know, 3 weeks before I'm recording this one, something like that. Took a few weeks off of doing extra recordings. I have also turned off a few settings, primarily DLSS, so that things don't get stuck in the middle of the air and things like that. Well, I believe I left you guys with all of these bales. So we have completely made all of the silage bales, but we need to make a bunch of hay bales now, and I have asked my good friend J-Turk to help me out with this. He has given me a piece of equipment, and you guys might be able to see it right here. So this is a windrower and a tedder. Here, I'm gonna jump out of the sky real quick. What this will do is it will ted and windrow things up all at the same time. He has said that it may not be exactly centered, but it will work. So that's great news. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a piece of equipment that we got last time, this mower, which is just an absolutely crazy piece of kit all by itself. We'll drop that off, and let's see if we can hook this up. Oh, that takes a 3-point. And this only has the trailer hitch. We may end up having to... Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Maybe this will do the trick for us. So we grabbed a front lifter. It should work. Go and put that there. We'll back up to it. There we go. We've got that. And then this should hook up as well. And it does. Dragging the ground just a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. I wish I could lift that, but I just can't. All right, so now let's see how this thing works, because I have no idea. This is the first time I'm using it. And if I turn it on, it should work just fine, I think. I don't know. Let's get on the field and find out. What we've done is bought a lot of grass fields. We've already done basically all of these through here, but now we've got 50, 49, 53, 55, 58, and 60 straight up through there. Just a whole line of grass fields all the way through there. This is going to take me a little while. It's going to be a lot of fun. But it's definitely going to take a little while. So I am going to go ahead and unfold everything. Oh, that was already working. Sorry, dude. DjGoHam. Gotta love it. I was about to say, this is not working. Seems to be working just fine now. Because there's also been a game update in the past as well, I just want to make sure swath dropping, the work mode, is correct and correct there as well. Cool. All right. Turn on the mower. Let's turn on the tedder windrower and see what happens. And I would say it's doing all right. I would say this is working just fine. Of course, this is a wild and crazy PC only mod kind of thing. Be honest with you, I think I'm just gonna drive straight through here. Should save me a little bit of time. Yeah, this is working, dude. Let's enable that fast farming mod so we get this done a little bit quicker. So we need hay. So I'm gonna make a bunch of hay, and then we get to bale it up or pick it up. I haven't decided yet. It has been quite a while, but I am almost done with all of this. It has just been an absolutely massive undertaking doing all of this. Even with this piece of equipment, which, to be fair, has probably done this faster than any way I could have possibly even imagined doing this. The only thing is that there are some spots at the ends that, well, they're going to be missed just a little bit. But the coolest thing is we've got an awesome piece of equipment that we're going to use to bale all of this up. Well, it's Mark's baler. It's the one we've been using this whole time. It's epic, and it's awesome. Actually, funny enough, Mark has helped me with the map a little bit. I have gone through, tried to edit a few things myself. Sometimes with Oxygen David maps, I'm not able to edit things for some reason. This one worked. This one worked just fine. So, again, this version, it's a little bit different than the version we were playing before, but it's not too bad, and you probably won't notice anything, especially if I hadn't mentioned it. So, let's hit this little last part right there. Ba-bam! Now, I gotta show this to you. We've done it all, dude. We've done it all. Every bit of it. It looks so good. I think that's a lot of hay. I think maybe we should do some of this in silage. Oof. Because this made it so easy, I'm definitely going to use this later on for other things. We may get rid of some of these fields because it's just absolutely massive, and I think maybe just a little bit too much. Yeah, maybe just a little bit too much. All right, best backwards driver in Farm Sim, but not when the rear axle spins like that. I still don't understand why pieces do that. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? All right, let's back it in here. Huh, those look familiar. Huh. Also, why am I going so fast? ×3? There we go. I guess we could get rid of that because we have that now. And the only reason I use it is for hay. Cool. All right, so let's go get our baler. That was awkward. Let's go get our baler. We're going to hit the fields. I am... Yeah. Oh, there it is. Let's see how this goes. I've heard a couple reports, at least recently, that for some reason, some people are not able to do hay baling with things like this. So automatic drop is turned on. That is good. And largest bale size at 180 centimeters. Oh, and of course we need to reset that bale counter. There we go. 690 bales. Nice. All right. So it knows it's picking up hay, which is good. And this is going to take maybe not as long as it did to do all of this, but it's still going to take us a little while. There we go. Coming through. Making hay bale. And please don't wrap it. Yay! All right. So now I need to make a bunch of hay bales so that we can give all of our cattle some food because they're probably hungry at this point. And we're off. We have made a lot. I actually switched to a windrower halfway through and then realized that that was a bad idea because I'd missed some spots. And as you know with a windrower, if you hit a certain spot and there's not enough in it, well, it resets, which is just so much fun. Actually, I need to turn this a little bit that way. There we go. Turn it back on again because I need to fill this with hay, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Cool. It just throws it. I love it. All right, we'll fold everything up, put it out, and move along. Now we get to pick up all of these bad boys right here. I don't remember. I think sometimes they go off to the side a little bit, but nope, that seems to work fine. So we're going to keep all of this, all of the silage, all of the hay. We're keeping it all. Also, was able to add some more animals to the little piggy farm back there. Might have to do something with that. I don't know. First set coming through. Let's see what we get. Nice. All right. Let's take a look at this. What do we have? We've got, see, 1.5, almost 1.6 million liters of straw, 500,000 liters of hay, almost 200,000 liters of grass, and wheat for whatever reason. So I made a really, really, really big mistake. One of the things I did was I didn't pay attention to the bales. Now, obviously, there we go. All of that's in, and that's great. We've got 1 million liters of grass, 1.7 liters of hay. I didn't put any grass in here. That should be 0. It's because all the silage bales were literally just made, so they weren't silage. So now I've got to figure out how to get those out and make them silage once more. Now I've got an idea. We could use a production chain, and well, that would be pretty easy, as a matter of fact. So we're probably not going to go that route. Probably what I'm going to do is, well, what I always do. We're going to cheat. As we always do. Why is the manure out here again? I thought he fixed this. Maybe I need a new game save for it? I don't know. All I know is I don't like that at all. Hang on. Go through. This literally just appeared. I just walked through here and there was nothing. Ugh. God, that's annoying. All right, well, here we go. Maybe I should just quit giving them straw so they quit doing manure. Let's fill this up. Nope, hang on. Let's do this way. Let's do it the cheaty way because I'm so used to it. All right, let's fill it up with grass. Let's see. I don't remember what this is. Is it 100,000 liters? Oh, this is going to take a while. Then we come over here and we make this silage. Where is it? I don't even know. There it is. And then we dump it. And so the grass has become silage. We're just going to do that a few times. This is our last little bit right here. I've gotten pretty quick at it, which has been very, very nice. And I thought about some other stuff as well. This one thing took a long time. It took way too long. Fill the vehicle, silage. There we go. Yeah, this took forever. And I It wasn't great. So now we've kind of swapped our silage and grass more or less. We've got a bunch of hay, a bunch of straw, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, it's fun, but like, I don't know quite what's going on with the cattle over here, but they're doing some shady stuff. Let's see if I can get the food to show up at the bottom. Yeah, you see it's showing a couple thousand liters of manure, and it's still going through the back. That's so difficult, man. It's so difficult. I think at this point, what I may do is just move all the cattle over to the other pen, or figure out how not to give them food. One or the other. I'm not quite sure. Looking at them, let's see. Home farm, Court Farms right here. They've got some food left. They don't have a lot of straw left, so I'm hoping maybe we just don't give them any straw, and they won't make any manure. And hopefully maybe they won't, whatever that was. On the opposite end of the spectrum, on the other farm, if we come over here, you can see, hey, the manure's actually working in here. Cool. All right, well, no more complaints, I guess. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave these guys here. However, I'm gonna quit giving them straw. So hopefully that way the manure quits happening as well. Man, it's just so annoying. Sorry, I'm just a little bit frustrated at that one specific little point. Now we need to get through and figure out what's next. Feeding them, as a matter of fact. That's exactly what we need to do. So let's go give them some food. We've got our Keenan Mac Fiber right here. As a matter of fact, this feed mixer is available right now for all platforms in a lizard version. This is the version off their website, so that's what I'm using here, as that's the only thing that was available then. I may swap this out for the lizard version eventually, but as of right now, I think we'll just stick with this. Let's find out how much extra hay or silage we have versus one or the other. So, straw, really not important. We've got a lot more hay right now than we do silage. So what I'm gonna do is we are going to do, I think 50% hay. I don't know, can I do that? Well, we're on like 50% of this thing is hay, and then 20% or 30% silage, 20% straw, something like that. We could also do a 40-40, which is what I normally do, but well, that definitely takes forever. So we will do this. Hang on. We got some time to go. Hang on. There it is, 50%. Now we find our silage and we fill that up. Now we're gonna fill this all the way up to 80,000 liters. Actually, I could do 75. That's 67. I don't know. I think we go to about 75. There we go. And then the rest of it in straw. I hope this works. It should work. Oh boy, I think we may have put too much hay in. Oh, it's coming down though. It's coming down. We've done it. Yes. TMI, baby. Yeah. So that worked well. 50, 30, or 50, 25, and 25. Cool. So we need to feed everybody now. So let's figure out a way to get in here. I could back it up all the way, but why show off, right? And we'll pull straight in. There we go. So at least we will give these guys some food. But yeah, we are not giving these cattle any more straw. We still want them to make milk. We still want them to make slurry. That's cool, but no straw, no manure. I got a little bit left here, 116,000 liters. I think that's what we had in there to begin with. So I'm just gonna give them a little bit here and a little bit there. We'll see kind of what we do. I think I only need, what is it, 200? No, 800 and some thousand liters over there, but we're not gonna do that much. Here we go. We'll put a little bit of silage in here and make that all happy again. And I'll basically fill the rest up with hay until I can not hit the magic numbers anymore, or until it's too much. I think about there's probably gonna be as far as we can get. And you know what? I'm cool with that. Let's take it over to the other cattle. And food. Cool. We'll let that run here for a second. We'll double check, see if there's anything else that we need to do. TNR's really it. Again, we're not going to give them any straw. No straw there as well. You know what? I'm pretty happy with how the rest of this has turned out. Of course, there's manure everywhere, but we'll get that sorted out eventually. This can be backed up and put away. We won't need to feed them for another few days. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. We need to focus on maybe some of the fields that we have. We've got a lot, and it may be a little bit too much. A lot of small fields, but not enough big fields. fields. So these are fields that we own. I'll bunch all the way through here, and it's pretty good, and I don't think we own that. No, we don't own that. But what I'm kind of looking at is some of these bigger fields over here that cost way more that we could do similar work in, and we would definitely have to drive the crop over back and forth. But at least here, I mean, like here, we've got a nice tie-in. We could get maybe like 110, maybe a few of those, but we would have much larger fields that we could manage. Right now, we're having to make a lot of silage and a lot of hay just to get by with feeding our animals. And at this point, I wonder, should we just buy the TMR? I mean, it would be cheaper. We could use the time and just do some regular crop harvesting and just buy the TMR. I'm thinking maybe that's the direction that we go with. It's probably going to be way, way cheaper in the end anyway. And since we're not giving them straw, well, we don't need to actually get straw anymore, and we could sell that if we wanted to. So that's an option. If we did that as well, we wouldn't need the entire middle section of this map. We could basically get rid of everything in this string right here. I like these, and I like this big field over here, but having, like, I don't know, everything around through here, it just gets a little bit much. So I think being able to sell this entire string through here and just buying the TMR from now on and not really doing so much grass work might be a good way to go. So I'm gonna go through here. We're gonna get rid of this stripe of fields. There we go. So what are we up to? Ooh, we got $1 million. Cool. That's a lot. Yo, I just realized this field is on 2 parts. So you have to buy it. That's fun. So it makes me wonder, are these grass fields right here, these 5 grass fields, are those going to be enough to do this? I know I was just talking about doing the TMR stuff, but I do enjoy harvesting. But we could also do something different with these. I don't know. What ideas do you guys have for this? Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fields to take care of at the end of the day, but at least we could get a good crop count out of it. So there you go. There is that. Now we need to figure out what is going to be next. What's going to go where? What are we going to do? Well, we just got done with this harvest. So we did grass and we did wheat. Now that we've got basically everything we could ever want and more, I think we should do something kind of fun. We have linseed, rye, field beans, and alfalfa. So maybe we split those up and try out the new crops in this map and see what happens. Okay, so I know exactly what we're going to do. Some of the fields we've cultivated and taken care of. A couple of them we need to go ahead and do for ourselves. So this guy out here, we need to cultivate this up. I think I've got a direct drill seeder around here somewhere, but I don't actually think I own a seeder anymore. I don't know what happened. Oh, no, I do have one. I just have no idea where it is. According to my notes, it should be around here somewhere. Ah-ha-ha. Oh, we have found it. Let's go ahead and grab this. I'm not going to seed right now, but I at least want to just have it. There we go. We have it. We also want to go ahead and fill it up with seeds. Why not? Let's go and do that. And then we need to look. Let's see. So we have barley, oats, canola, soybeans, sorghum, oilseed radish, grass. Okay, so we have linseed, rye, field bean, and alfalfa with this. So let's use our primary field or our primary fruits as rye. So that'll be good. However, this whole field right out here is going to be plowed up here in just a second. I'm not going to worry about the grass, nothing like that, but I do need to get some of this stuff out of the way. I also have some headers on here as well, and those headers are going to have to move. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but they're going to have to move. So the combine harvesters are over here. We've got a small little shed there, and then this is where our headers normally go. What I'm going to do is we're going to just move the headers out of the way, probably put them in the middle of one of these fields. Actually, does that have a... No, that does not have any header on the bottom of it. I'm just going to kind of put them out of the way for now. We'll put them over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Actually, there's a pathway right here. Could technically put them here, although I'm going to be in the middle of a field later with that as well. And I think one of them's on a header trailer. Might be better just get a tractor and move that one. Let's see what's close by. I guess this will work. Let's detach. Nice, there you go. So yeah, we'll come over here, we'll plow all this up, and we'll turn this into a field. It is an area that I've completely ignored, and I don't know why, because it's a huge, huge area. We could do something with this, but currently it's not a field. So I would have to plow it up and use it as one. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. One big old field all for me. And we're only gonna use this, I think this is the 6-meter version. Maybe it's the 9-meter. This looks a little bit larger. Or 8-meter? I guess we could take a look. So 6MT. Yeah, we want to go with the 9MT. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to use the 6MT as the first pass, and then we will use the 9 because it'll make it a lot quicker. And yes, I know this is a pathway that we have been using to get from one side to the other, and I'm plowing it up, and I don't care, man. I just don't care. There we go. That is good. We'll come through here. Do. Looking nice. Looking good. Oh, yeah. If I was smart, I would leave this part unplowed, but, well, where's the fun in that, right? Come through here. There we go. And then down and around. The good thing is a lot of the fields on here, they just kind of follow the, I don't know, the hedge. So we'll just kind of do the same thing. We won't get too close to it. None of the other fields are too close. And then whenever we get down here, we'll just kind of make a nice little curve. I thought this field was going to be used by all the cattle, but that turns out to be not the case whatsoever. So yeah, there we go. And now all I got to do is convert this and then plow the rest, which shouldn't take too long, but it's going to take long enough. So let's come in here. Got the 6. Now it's a 9. Cool beans, cool beans. Hopefully this thing's got enough power to pull this. I didn't think about that part. Oh, yeah, totally fine. And I hope for you guys it's totally fine to leave this one out. That's going to be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like and do all the stuff, and make sure you tune in next time right here on Core Farms.